Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of SideKick Power Hour. It's Monday, and I'm your host, Joshua R. Pangborn. If this is your first time joining us on SideKick Power Hour, this is the live stream version of the ARM, I guess, extension of the Sidekick production Crewniverse, as we call ourselves. This is where we celebrate all things queer, fat positive, sex positive, and horror, and all the people who make these sorts of projects, movies, music, films, television, comic books, etc., etc. And I get a chance to hang out with some really cool people and share them with all of you. It is Monday night, the first Monday of February 2026. Happy Groundhog's Day, everybody. I was reminded today was Groundhog's Day, which is, I guess, ironic that I had to be reminded that Groundhog's Day was today because I guess Groundhog's Day will just repeat itself over and over again, as they say in the movies. So we are excited to have a very special guest tonight. But before we do, I'm just going to catch you all up a little bit on what we do at SideKick Productions and what's been going on since last week when I had our wonderful guest on last week. This weekend, we filmed some really, really fun scenes for Skeleton Crew Season 6. That's coming along very beautifully, and we're still on track to release later this year. So I'm very excited about that. Hello, welcome, and thank you for joining me tonight. How are you doing? But yes, Skeleton Crew Season 6 coming right along. I also did a little bit of editing on a new feature film script that we're going to film in 2027. I know, I have another movie coming out this year, but I just can't stop. And I don't think you want me to stop because I'm really excited to come out and share with you all the crazy things in my brain because there's plenty of things up there. Yes, it was a nicer weekend than the weekend before. Most of us, I think, in New York and the East Coast and most of the country, I think, had a very rough weekend 2 weekends ago with the snowstorm. And now things are finally maybe going to start melting because it's actually over 30 degrees this week in New York, which is the first time I think in about over 20 days that we've had anything. Hello. Thank you for joining us tonight. Uh, and yes, I think that's all that's going on right now for Sidekick. There is something that I did this weekend that I'm not going to share yet, mostly because I want to entice you all. But I'm going to let you know what it was soon. So stay tuned for that. It is the contract related, so I'll give you that hint, but I won't tell you any more about that in for now. Because what we're doing tonight is talking to another amazing filmmaker from the west coast of this country. So I am very excited to see someone else making some beautiful, wonderful, bear-centered films. And please, everyone, welcome Adam.
Hi,
Hi, Adam. How are you?
I'm great, Joshua. Thanks for having me.
My absolute pleasure. Thank you for being here.
Oh, of course. I got nothing
How
else to do. It's exciting to have someone interested to talk.
how is you're in LA, right?
Yeah, lovely 85 degrees here. So my apologies to everyone in the rest of the country.
Even Florida was down to like 30 degrees, I saw, which was because I had a friend who was just in Florida, and he was like, why did I go from New York to Florida and have the exact same temperature weather? So it was very strange. But I'm excited for you to have nice, comfortable 85 degrees. Good for you. So
Thank you. My puppy
you have
just
a
came
guest.
in.
Hello.
This is Sky. Oh,
Hi,
she's shy
Sky.
now.
Shy. I usually scare animals away, so it's my nature. So I grew up with like no fewer than 5 dogs at any one time. Uh
Oh, wow.
and my mother has I think 11 dogs now. So I'm a very exposed to animals. So living in New York, I'm like sort of away from animals at this point. So except the rats, which everyone gets a chance to hang out with in New York.
Yeah, are they even really animals at this point? They're basically just neighbors.
They kind of are. The pigeons and the rats are sort of like they might as well just be like somebody that you invite over for Friendsgiving or something.
Yeah. Hey, rats love pizza too.
Exactly, especially in New York. So Adam, we have a lot of stuff I want to talk to you about, but why don't we start just by introducing yourself? Who are you and what do you do?
Yeah, so I am an actor by trade, although acting is a fun business where you don't get to do it a lot other than auditions. So I also work as an executive assistant. Uh, Super fun, super, it's a job. But the acting is the thing that I love doing. I went to undergrad for it for musical theater and grad school for acting. And then spent a little time overseas. I had a fellowship in London
Oh,
at the
nice.
Old Vic, so I got to go there for like a week and a half. My grad school was in Boston and it was a partnership with the Moscow Art Theater, so I got to go study there for a while. Um, but yeah, like I'm a very specific type as an actor, bare coated, everything. Like I 6'4" giant. I'm basically a Shrek-sized human. So I don't fit a lot of general casting calls. So I've been producing since high school just because like I want to work, I want to do stuff. And
Hmm.
I just kind of learned early on if I want to work, I have to make it myself. So that's where I'm at.
Most of the audience is familiar with my story as well because that is the same. Except I have the opposite problem of you. I'm 5'3", so I'm also though similarly built. So it's a challenge to find somebody who wants to cast somebody with my height. And I don't know about well, you. I think you probably fit it better because of your height. I always get called in for like trucker or moving man or something, and then I go in there and they're like, "Oh, you're much shorter than I thought you were, and also you're really really gay." And I'm like, "Yeah, I don't know what to do about that."
Yeah,
Um,
I mask the gay a little bit. Not that I'm trying to, just
no, it helps with the height. I think the height helps that. So,
yeah, I mean most
uh,
people until I start talking, most people are like, "Oh, you're kind of scary." Like
but
and then they realize
I saw on your website, you have some great music reels that you have. I forgot. Yes, you have a great voice.
oh,
So
thank you.
I saw you did a production of Full Monty at one point. So um, that's always a dream role of mine.
Oh, it's so fun. The one nightmare about that production was, well, there were a couple. Uh, it was in New Jersey in Asbury Park. Sorry, I go on tangents. Feel free to stop me at any time.
tangents are how I think the show works best. So
Amazing. So it was a carousel, an old carousel house in New Jersey where Bruce Springsteen used to perform or
oh,
something.
interesting. Okay.
Yeah, and a dune buggy hit the back of the theater on opening night and knocked out the
Oh.
power. Um, but for anyone that's not familiar with Full Monty, the shtick is these people from everyday life are getting up to do a strip show to raise money for the town since everyone's losing their jobs at the factory. And at the end of the show, the big thing is everyone strips off, and at the very end, they pull off the thong that they're wearing, but you don't see anything because this giant wall of light is behind them, shining in the
Mhm.
audience's eyes and blinding everyone. That wall of light is less effective in a three-quarter theater where the audience is kind of on the side. Uh,
Mhm.
and that was the case at that carousel house. And so I didn't take off my G string, but no one ever knew.
Well, you
What a
disappointed those
story to
audiences on
start
the
with,
side.
right?
It's an important story to start with. I mean, I think that that is it's good to know about where you've been. So in Asbury Park, New Jersey. Which we as somebody who lives in New York, I'm very familiar with Asbury Park and very famous, I believe, for SantaCon, which during the holidays.
Yeah. Oh, I miss
Never been,
SantaCon.
but I've never been, but I know some friends who go. Especially they like their Santas in their leather Santa outfits. So, which just sounds really, really hot to me. In like a temperature way, not like a sexual way. Um, so you've sort of been all over then. You've based all over. Where are you from originally? Are you from East Coast or?
No, I'm from Northeast Ohio,
Oh, okay.
Acroken. Yeah, just about an hour south of Cleveland. That's where I'm from. Moved up to Michigan for a couple summers, did some summer stock up there. Moved to New York, moved back to Ohio, moved to Boston, back to Ohio. you kind of keep falling into the trap of Ohio, and I think I finally escaped for good. Um, yeah,
There's some really awesome people in Ohio though that make really great queer horror movies. So I would say if you ever find your way back there, I can introduce you. So
oh, awesome, great.
not that you need to stay in LA. I think you're gonna be happy there. So
Yeah, it's been
um,
going great so far.
so you are here for a number of reasons because you're somebody I would bring on the show anyway, but it's a little bit more timely for you because I wanted to talk about a project you're working on right now.
Yeah.
So why don't you tell us about your project you're working on right now?
Yeah, so my husband Jeff and I are making a short film called Only Bears. Only Bears is a story about two middle-aged bears who already said yes, and it's after the fairy tale ending, and it's a story about connection and staying connected when life keeps trying to get in the way. So we've been working on it for about 6 weeks. I was doing a career consultation in LA with casting director Riza Brahman Garcia, um, and just telling her about some stuff that was going on. And she said, you should really write about you and Jeff's relationship. Like there's a story there. Um, I never wanted to be a writer. I've always, worked with writers and helped publish and produce not publish, produce their work. Um, but moving back to LA after the pandemic, after the strikes, everything seems to have changed in the industry. So
Mhm,
really a lot of people that are making it nowadays are, or even just getting in the room for auditions, are people that are producing their own work.
mhm,
Um, and you just kind of have to be a multi hyphenate and start doing those things. Obviously, like certain people are going to be able to walk into an audition room and have no trouble, like the models or the pretty people according to Hollywood standards. But um, for people to look like us, we have to try a little bit harder. So um, I went to a movie screening of a short film from my friend Santana. This dude put his used pizza in front of us and was like, "Here, you probably would want that." Um, and it was just a random occurrence, and we made fun of the occurrence and definitely ate the pizza because it was there.
I mean,
Uh,
of course.
yeah, and then he came back. He's like, "Hey, it was a cauliflower crust. I wanted to get rid of it. Thanks for taking it." I'm like, "Did I get targeted because I was the fat guy in the room?" Um,
Because
so that
first,
was
thanks for the food, but also, hey.
oh yeah, exactly. So that was the kind of the start of Only Bears, and then Jeff and I had this idea during the pandemic of let's make an OnlyFans, but like have all of the stuff that leads up to sex, but then end before that happens.
Oh, that would be fun.
Yeah, just make like a web series out of it. We never did that, but like that's where those two events combined is what became Only Bears.
I love that. And so this is a short film that's gonna maybe be a precursor to something larger?
Yeah, so we have an idea. So Jeff and I met online. He was in Seattle, I was back in Ohio. And we met on a dating app and we did long distance for a year. And then it was technically our fourth date when I asked him to marry me. So, like an old lesbian couple, we moved in right away.
That's
Um,
beautiful.
yeah, yeah. So like that's the idea for season one. Season two, I moved to Seattle like a month after we got engaged, and 2 months later was the pandemic. Uh,
Oh, wow.
yeah. So and then we got married after the pandemic, and then we spent another year, and then we moved to LA. So we just celebrated our fourth anniversary. But the larger show is kind of just, those 4 years. A lot of stuff happened, and a lot of it is funny. A lot of weird stuff happens to us.
Mhm.
And we find ways to laugh at it. And that's basically trying to make a show out of it.
I mean, that's pretty awesome, I think. I think that, I mean, you have me intrigued for it, for sure.
Well, thank
I
you.
know that you are, raising funds right now, and if you wanna help them make this movie, you can go to that link below. Yes, there we go, the green screen's not black. Oh, but apparently why would that do that? That's so strange. Apparently, it's only going to stay up for 9 seconds each time. I don't know why this is happening, folks, but that's what's going to happen. Oh, I see what's going on. Okay.
Short film, short link. That's fine.
That's a good way to look at it. Let me see if I can maybe not.
No, that's fine.
I'm just gonna keep putting it up every few minutes at everybody. So we'll just do that. So, but anyway, there you're going through Seed and Spark, which is a lovely space. I believe you need to be 80% funded to collect the funds.
We do, yeah, 80% of the goal, and then on top of the money that we're raising, we have to make an additional, I think, like 20% to meet Seed and Spark fees, and
Mm,
we're also fiscally sponsored by Film Independent, which, if you do make a contribution, that is tax deductible thanks to Film Independent, but they also take a cut. So the money we're raising on Seed and Spark, we also have to raise a little bit extra just to kind of pay those platform fees.
yeah, I'm very familiar with those, and everyone who has watched me talk about it with Indiegogo has been the same way. I am looking for new ones for the next time because Indiegogo has changed their policies dramatically. They used to be it didn't matter how much you funded, you would just get whatever you raised, and now they've moved to 100% funded or you don't get anything.
Uh,
And it's like, why did they do that? Because now they increase the possibility they won't get any funds. Because if I don't get anything, they don't get anything. And yeah, they just make it a lot harder for all of us. So with the next movie, I'm gonna be looking into something different, I think. But maybe I'll do Seed and Spark then. We'll find out. I'm gonna use you as my case study and see how it works. So
yeah, yeah,
you just got this idea basically a few weeks ago then. This is
yeah,
well, like
pretty
let's
much.
move
Yeah.
forward with it. Like you've had the idea, it sounds like, for a while, but you're really ready to uh jump into it just a few weeks ago. That's you move fast. I love that.
I do. Whether that's me being an Aquarius or me being ENFJ or whatever all the personality tests say I am, or me being probably on the spectrum. Yeah, I just move quickly.
We all are though, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, right. Also, I'm in between day jobs, so I have literally nothing to do but apply for day jobs and do something artistically that makes me not want to pull out my hair.
I Yes, that is very, very important, not to do that because, you, want to keep the look for the headshots you have, I'm sure, so
True.
and have you been auditioning as well in LA right now? I know it's really hard, in LA. LA doesn't seem to have a lot going on right now, so
Yeah, I've been doing about one or two every week or other week or
oh, that's
so.
great, though, that's
Yeah,
fantastic.
I had an audition today. I have another one that's due Thursday. Um, I just signed with a voiceover agent, so
Oh,
uh,
fantastic.
hopefully those auditions start coming in soon. But yeah, I'm thrilled with my. I have a great set of representation and a manager. My manager's in New York, and my agents are in LA.
That's good, you're bicoastal that way, so,
Yeah,
and hopefully everything in between as well, so, but
you collect them like Pokemon. I have an agent in Cleveland and an agent in Seattle also. So
now you just need one in Atlanta, and then you should have pretty much everywhere, so
it's kind of like Thanos's glove, right?
yep.
The Infinity Stones.
Exactly. These are my agents. Have you done any in person lately? Any or in-person auditions?
Today, yeah.
Interesting.
Uh,
I
I,
I had my very first in-person callback since the pandemic yesterday because this was like it was so weird. I'm like, I haven't done something in person in a very long time, so this is very strange.
yeah, I had an opportunity like 2, 3 weeks ago for 911 Nashville. It was supposed to
Oh,
be,
awesome.
and in there was an opportunity to do in person. I didn't find out about it until too late, so I had to do that
Mm,
one virtually. But the one today, I can't say what it's for, but yeah, I got to go into their office today, an office I hadn't been in for. So it went well. Fingers crossed,
oh,
everyone.
well,
But yeah,
congratulations. That's all we can ask for is for you to be happy with how you did it. So,
yeah.
um, and are you working on anything else right now, or have you just worked on anything? Where should we be looking for you right now?
Um, just my website, honestly. Adam-kern.com. You can basically see all my old shit. I did a horror movie called I See You about 5, 6 years ago with Helen Hunt. I was on for a day playing a window repairman, but I got to work with her, and she was super nice. A couple episodes of a show on CBS called $1. Um, I shot a feature in Seattle a year and a half ago called Inheritance. I believe that's on Amazon now. Um, Super fun film. A lot of things I'm on as like a day player, so I'm on for a good 4 or 5 minutes and then out for the rest of the story.
But that's still exciting.
Yeah,
I from knowing from experience, being in similar situations, it's still fun to be there for the day, and sometimes you get really fun scenes to work on. So,
for sure. Yeah, the one on CBS was just supposed to be a 1 day thing, and then they needed my character to come back, so they wrote me
oh, that's
another,
amazing.
another day of work. Yeah,
That's really exciting then, because that means they liked you. So,
yeah.
that's fabulous.
Uh,
Uh,
oh, yeah, go ahead.
no, go ahead.
Other than that, I also work in immersive theater. If you're not familiar, Sleep No More,
Mhm.
things like that. So I had a theater company in Cleveland that I was working with. I was a co-owner called Shadow of the Run. We did 4 or 5 productions, all based on the Cleveland torso murder, which is the only case Elliot Ness never solved. And then I've done some immersive work around the country, Seattle, a little bit in LA with extreme haunt called Blackout. And I have a show that I've been developing for the past year and a half called An Awfully Big Adventure, Awake in Neverland.
Oh,
And it's based on a fan theory that Peter Pan is the angel of death. The Lost Boys are all kids with terminal illnesses, and Hook is the doctor trying to save them.
mhm.
So I have a 90-minute show that I wrote based on that, and working with investors and trying to find a producing partner to help me with that.
Oh, I love that. That sounds
Yeah.
really, really cool. Have you done Sleep No More?
No, my grad school brought it over from the US or from the UK
Mm.
when it was originally up in Boston, and then it moved to New York. But I have friends that were in it and former classmates. It's such a
It's a pretty amazing show. The one of the makeup artists from the show did some special effects makeup for me for my last feature. And the show itself is just really fun. If anyone's seen Sleep No More, it is basically a an immersive experience of the play Macbeth. And it's quite fascinating.
takes
Weird,
place in
bizarre.
a 4-story hotel or warehouse converted into a hotel. You can kind of wander around as you want and explore wherever you want.
Gorgeous set designs. Like the whole every room is just impeccably detailed. Yeah, it was stunning. I loved it. It was a very expensive experience, but it was some people go all a lot. Like some people like went and did like every single possible storyline you could follow, and I'm like, that's a how do you get that money, and where do you how do I get that money? It's
Right? I
but
want
it
that
is
kind
a
of
lot of
money.
fun. So, do you find that you're drawn more to theater or to film or whatever's casting?
What, honestly, whatever wants to pay me. Like I love theater for the art of it, and I probably enjoy it more. TV and film, I've done some. I haven't gotten to do a ton of it, but I like the paycheck. Um,
The paycheck can be very, very nice in television and film. So,
yeah, and it's funny, like just someone will watch something that you're in, and then they'll reach out of the blue, like a year. Like I have friends that saw the Helen Hunt movie a year or two after it came out, and like, hey, I saw you in this movie. I'm like,
mhm.
that was me. So
It's
yeah,
fun.
I like both.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
yeah,
just
and
want
I
to be busy.
understand. Because you went to school for musical theater. That's what you did. So
Undergrad, yeah, and then grad
undergrad,
school, just acting.
just acting in general. So, um, and do you do anything with music? Like, are you in a band? Do you do anything like that? Or
No, I wish I had. I love folk rock, like kind
okay.
of like folk rock covers, like cover bands, bluegrass, rock band. Like I love all of it. Like yeah, I play piano not well enough to be in a band, and bare hands aren't great for guitar.
But they're good for saxophones if you wanna learn that, so
Oh, fair. I did not think of the woodwinds. Hmm.
They're always
Uh,
just forgotten. So
yeah, no, I love music. I don't sing as much as I used to.
Mm,
Um, there's not a lot of there is some really good musical theater here in LA. But yeah, I kind of got out of musicals when I left to New York, and
mm,
I've done a couple like recordings and demo recordings for composers. I have a friend that has a new musical he's been writing for 10 years or so. So I did some demos for him. Um, there was Jeff Marks from Avenue Q. He wrote a musical with the lead singer of No Effects, Fat Mike.
hmm
And it was a punk rock musical called Home Street Home.
hmm
I did a couple readings of that in LA, came to New York with it. Then they recast and changed the roll up. So, but yeah, like I'll do anything other than porn, like basically.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. No, that's valid, and I think I'm in the same boat as far as that. I'm glad to do whatever you want to cast me in and pay me in. So that's a very actor thing to say. So, and Jeff, you said is an actor as well. Well, you told me. I don't know if I said it on the show or not. This is why I shouldn't ask questions before we get on the show. So your husband is also an actor then.
He is, yeah. He studied at Cornish College of the Arts in Seattle, and then promptly became a bartender because he wanted to pay rent and have a paycheck. So when we got together, he was just kind of reignited his passion for it and
Oh,
started getting back into it. So I got him with my Seattle agent. He started doing a bunch of voiceover auditions. He did some stand-in gigs for Xbox. And just kind of like dipped his toe back into it. And then we got down here to LA. He's now got a manager, he's got a commercial agent. He's doing all the things.
that's amazing. That's
Yeah.
wonderful.
He booked a print ad already. Like,
Oh,
I'm just proud of him. Like, he's getting to finally do the thing he wants in his dreams. And I'm just really happy for him.
I love when people get to do that. I think it's I think sometimes you want to do it early and you don't get a chance to, and you think you're never going to get to do it, and then something happens and life changes and you do get to. So, um, and it sounds like that's what's happening for him. So that's fantastic. So,
Yeah.
so when do you hope to have cameras rolling for Only Bears?
We're hoping to shoot in March, mid March. One of the locations we have is letting us use it, but we have to use it before March Madness.
Mm.
So, I mean, if we don't get the funds by then, we can postpone and do it after March. Whatever. Is that basketball? I don't know sports.
I'm really gay. I don't know.
Same, same. So whatever March Madness is, whatever sport that I'm gonna guess basketball.
It's college. I know that much. And I think it's basketball. You're right. But that's about all I know about that. So
You knowing that it's college is less gay than me because I didn't know.
well, there we go.
Yeah,
No one's
yeah,
ever called me the straight one before. So
yeah. So we're hoping to shoot in March, depending on the fundraising. If it like we're not in a position to make the film ourselves without some help. So
of course, yeah.
we're getting
I
some,
understand that.
yeah, we're doing some corporate sponsorships and some paid product placements, trying to work on arrangements for those. But other than that, it's really through the generosity and support of our community. And we're just trying to build community now and make friends along the way.
I'm gonna have to pick your brain about the corporate sponsorships. I've tried that and I've never ever succeeded. So that would be something I'll need to borrow from you in the future. So.
Yeah, I'd be
Um,
happy to help.
But that's great. Is it just the two of you? Is it a cast of two, or do you have more people in it?
No,
Or
yeah, we have a cast of 7, I think.
oh, nice. Okay, okay.
Yeah, Tom Goss is going to be scoring it. He's also going to be playing a cameo in the film.
And everyone should
Um,
know Tom Goss from this show because Tom Goss has been on this show before multiple times, and he's also been on Skeleton Crew. Everybody. Plus,
oh,
we've
yeah.
used his music in A Taste of Youth. So, Tom Goss is a great fan of ours and a friend of ours, and anything he does, we know is a good thing to support. So,
Yeah,
more
Tom's
incentive for you
amazing.
all. Tom's
Tom
amazing. Yeah.
Tom came up to Seattle, and my husband was a bartender at a gay bar in Seattle, and Tom did some shows there, and that's how I kind of learned about him. And um, realizing he was based in WeHo, I just reached out and was like, "Hey, do you want to do this? Or how, like, can we license your music?" And he told me all about himself, and we met, and he's great, and he agreed to sign on. So just thrilled to have him.
No, he's really, and he's really generous with his music too. He wants to make music that is for the community and supports the community. So yeah, he's fabulous. So uh I was super excited to see that he was working with you. That's how I discovered Adam and Jeff, everybody, is through Tom, because Tom posted about it. So I was like, you know what? Let me dig into this more, and I did. So so have you cast everybody already, or are
Yeah, we've
you?
cast everyone. I'm waiting on one more person, but we have a friend of mine, Terry Gamble. They are an actor based here in LA. Terry is playing our therapist. My friend Santana Dempsey Terry was in Mrs. Davis and Modern Family and a couple other things. My friend Santana Dempsey was in Scandal. She's got an upcoming episode of Law and Order SVU.
Oh, nice.
She's been on Keenan. She's playing. So her and this next actor were in. It was her screening that we went to for the pizza event.
Oh, okay.
So I wrote her and the other actor into the thing and wrote their parts for them. So the other actor is Ian Verdun. Ian is an actor that was in The Creator, and he was in the show Siren.
Mm-hmm.
And so those are a couple of our actors. Another actor friend, Cassandra Capacci, she'll be joining us as the escape room attendant. Yeah, and then there's one more cameo that we're trying to lock in, but no news on that yet.
That's awesome, though.
Yeah.
And are you directing it, or do you have a director?
We have a director, a friend of mine, David Haverty of Odd Dog Pictures. David's great. He's an actor, singer, dancer who's kind of moved into directing and cinematography. You might recognize him, the Pink music video, Never Gonna Not Dance Again.
Oh, yes. Yeah.
He's the unhoused guy with the shopping cart.
Oh, okay.
So he's great. He's really good friend and solid director. So he's come on board, and he'll be directing for us.
Oh, amazing. That's wonderful. And do you plan on a big crew, or are you going to try to do a skeleton crew with this?
Skeleton as much as possible. Like, I would love to hire as many people. We don't have we don't have that kind of money.
Yeah.
So yet. But yeah, we're trying to run fairly light if we can. I'm going to be doing a lot of things myself as well. Yeah, I'm doing the marketing. I'm doing the product sponsorship stuff, writing it, producing it.
Are you editing it too, or?
I am not. David is.
Oh, okay. Is that something you've done before, editing, or?
I've learned editing a little bit through self-tapes and cutting my reels together, but then also I spent 4 or 5 months working for Cleveland Playhouse during the pandemic, doing their virtual programming. So I did a lot of editing during that process to help them put their virtual shows together.
As we often do, we learn by doing in this situation. So.
Yep.
But that's exciting. That's so it sounds like you've got pretty much everything figured out. You just need the funds, everybody. Hint. So see, you look at that face. You have to at least want to see more of it on screen. So
that's all I got. Yeah, no.
I mean, that's enough, I think, for some people. So that's more than they need. They'll be thrilled. So that's cool. So is it just from a practical standpoint, is it a lot of locations, or are you trying to do how many locations is it really that you're filming in?
Not a lot. So we go to our car 3 or 4 times. There's a bar scene, so we're going to be in there. A bathroom scene, which will be at the bar. There's an escape room sequence that'll all be at one escape room, and pretty much the rest of it is in our apartment.
Oh, that's nice. That
Yeah.
will save you money.
We have some extra space in the apartment, so we can convert some of those for shoots and do stuff with that.
I have very little experience in LA. I was in LA for the first time ever for a day and a half last October. So I have no frame of reference for anything really. But the only apartment I saw there was actually Tom Goss's, and it was a very lovely space. So I mean, if it's anything like his, then you have uh, a good amount of space to film in. So
We were in a one bedroom in Seattle, 700 square feet with a dog, a giant dog, and then moved to a three-bedroom, three bath in
oh
LA. So we have
well,
1,300 square feet now.
that is
Uh,
nice. That's a very
yeah,
nice upgrade.
we have a dishwasher and parking. That's that's all we wanted
A
in Seattle.
dishwasher. If I had a dishwasher, my boyfriend would be so happy. He loves to cook and he hates to wash dishes. And he just wants a dishwasher very, very badly. But New York doesn't really come with dishwashers very often. So,
I feel very blessed. We also have central air, which is I
oh,
haven't I haven't had since my parents' house
well, you
in
said you
Ohio.
have three bedrooms, so I think I'm moving in because it sounds perfect. So.
Feel free to come for a visit anytime.
So other than this, do you have any travel plans you're doing? Anything you're gonna any sort of events you want to go to promote this movie at once it's done? Anything? What are your plans for it and everything?
Yeah, my plans are to get it into as many festivals as I can. I'm gonna cough 1 second. Sorry about that.
That was
Uh,
very very graceful though. You announced your cough. You muted. You coughed. It was like you performed that like you had rehearsed it. So.
that's my graduate degree at work. No, uh, that was the most obnoxious thing I could have said. Uh, I'm such a nerd. What was the question?
uh, you said you're going to go to festivals. You hope to put in your festival.
Oh yeah. So yeah, we're just hoping to go to festivals as much as possible and screen the film wherever we can. Um, if we get meetings out of it to pitch the larger version, great. If not, my husband gets footage for a reel. I get my name in the press for audition purposes, just to help get my name out there. Really, there's no losing in making it. Like
No,
unless it
not at
sucks.
all.
Like if it sucks, that's one thing. Like then I
But
can
it's
just
impossible. You have a graduate degree. It can't suck. So
that is very not true. Uh,
I'm very aware of that. Not in your case, but I've seen it. I've seen it in action before.
yeah, I think I've been out of grad school long enough to have a healthy like distance from the obnoxious part of it, and just let the education part of it like do its thing in the background. But yeah, we're
Right.
basically just hoping to like screen the film, get our names out there so that it's a little easier to get auditions.
Awesome. That's a great reason to do it, or if nothing else. And
Yeah.
and I think it's also just really great you're making something that the community will enjoy and will hope well and thrive in, I think. So that's important. There aren't enough people like you and me doing these kinds of films, and we need that. So
Yeah. Like I want to tell a love story. I want to be like I don't necessarily need to be the center of a love story, but I love my husband and I want to we're weirdos. We're basically Gonzo from the Muppets and
both of you are Gonzo?
yeah, it's a weird don't dive too deep into what that
I'm gonna try not to, but
yeah, there's
that
a weird psychology there that I didn't think through when I just said it. So we're basically just weirdos and we just want to make some art and tell stories from our perspective because we do a lot of crazy shit and we make each other laugh like crazy. And, maybe there's other crazy people that laugh at the same things we do. And if that's the case, then let's make some art for them.
I think that's really awesome, and I think that's a great reason to do it. So I'm excited. When it comes time for festivals, I'm happy to talk to you about any festivals I've been to that are really successful and ones that I recommend. Because I know that there are a lot of festivals in the world, and some of them do not reflect the cost that and that you should that it costs to enter them. So to put it mildly. So
Yeah, I'll definitely hit you up because it's new. It's a new arena for me.
but I think it'll be fun. I'm super psyched to see it. Uh, what do you envision is the turnaround time in term after filming it to being completion? Do you have sort of a rough estimate for yourself, or no pressure on your end?
No pressure on my end. Like once it's like doing this the self-funding route, like, or well, not self-funding, the crowdfunding, I don't have a production studio over my head
Mm.
saying when's it due. So we'll just do it until it's right. And David, as the director and editor, will be kind of leading that charge. But I'm producing, so I have an idea of what I want it to look like, and I wrote it, so I have an idea of what I want it to look like. So
And you lived it too, so
yeah, I guess that's also true. So I think just making sure that it feels good and makes I basically, if people are going to give us money to make this thing, I want to make people proud. I don't want to just take their money and then make some nonsense that no one is going to appreciate. Appreciate's not necessarily the right word. Like I want them to feel like they invested in something that is heartfelt and warm, and that they feel proud to have helped create. So those are the folks I want to kind of answer to.
I love that. Whereas I usually want people when they invest in me to be scared out of their minds because that's what they should do when I'm making a horror movie. So,
I
but
like
either way, either end of the spectrum is important, I think. So,
for sure.
but no, that's really great. I think that is something to look forward to. So, are you a big fan of rom-coms in general then, or is it something that is a new genre for you?
I will watch anything, and I do watch everything. I mean, I'm sure you can relate as an actor. Like you're watching everything to know what the style of a show is in case you have an audition for it, or
Mhm.
just a lot of it's research and like horror, romantic comedies, procedurals like Law and Order or The Pit, or um, like anything like hospital drama, cop drama, um, comedy, short form comedy, long form comedy. I'm not improv trained, but I love watching it. So yeah, I mean, I kind of watch everything.
Same, yes. You're right about that. But so, what would you say is something that you're watching now that you love?
Oh God, what are we watching right now? Let me pull up my IMDb because that's going to be the quickest way. Uh, we literally go on IMDb like while we're watching something and just uh, look up trivia on, or where did we see that person? We just watched A Mighty Wind.
Oh yes, okay, yeah.
Wanted to watch Catherine O'Hara film and kind of mourn her as we watch because God, she was amazing.
As one
Uh,
would do, yes.
Wonder Man, we just finished the new Marvel.
I'm in the middle of that right now.
It's so good. Also, so hard to watch as an actor.
The first episode was so frustrating. I'm like, just stop talking. Don't just do what they're telling you to do and not give any suggestions. Stop it. No.
Yep.
I'm so upset for you right now.
Although it's American Horror Story, can we really be too upset?
It's good for your resume and good for the reel.
True, true. We got on an amazing race kick and
Okay.
watched like 8 seasons in a row. Percy Jackson and the Olympians,
I just
Elspeth.
watched that too, yeah.
Oh, so it's such a good show.
It's really
Uh,
cute. Yeah,
yeah.
I really enjoy it.
Queer Eye, Crazy Ex-Girlfriend. I had a voice student that was auditioning for Newsies the musical, so I watched that to kind of remind myself about that. We just started Seven Dials, the new Agatha Christie.
I just finished that about a week ago. So
Oh, nice. Yeah, we just finished the first episode. Yeah,
I love me some nice period lady detective drama. So
right. That's one thing I think I will never get cast in, and like I would love
same.
to do. I would love to do a period drama. There's no place for me in it. Like Bridgerton, no. At most, I would be a servant, and then like even then, I would probably just be in jail.
I wish I could do accents so I could do like at least try to audition for those, but I can't do any accent for anything, and it's like, ugh, I just need a good British accent so I can do like Bridgerton or something.
You
So
could do Gilded Age for sure,
I could do that. You're right. I could do that.
and
Um,
that's such a good show.
and they do film in New York, so maybe I'll be lucky and get on the next cast audition for that.
Yeah, but we watch so much. It's like a mix of reality. Oh, The Traitors is our number
Oh,
one.
my boyfriend is obsessed with the Traders. You should. Are you auditioning for the Traders?
I've
Because
auditioned twice.
well, you should audition again.
Yeah, I
It
just
is.
sent in a new tape like 2 weeks ago. So
Oh well, there you go then. Perfect.
for the non-celebrity edition, obviously.
Yeah. Yes, of course, because we're the nobodies. So, no, I'm really. Oh, I really enjoyed the last season for Canada, and this season of the U.S. is very frustrating, but for a number of reasons, but in a good way. Like it's still fun to watch. So
Yeah. Wait, have I seen Canada's?
you can't really watch Canada's because they're hard to watch unless you're in Canada,
I thought so.
or
Yeah.
you go on Daily Motion and watch it through
Ah,
Daily Motion, and you can see all
interesting.
3 seasons of Canada on Daily Motion.
Oh, that's dangerous to know. We
I
watched
am
the
usually good at bringing danger to you, so
we watched the Australia and the New Zealand and
yep.
the UK. I really want to watch the Irish one with Siobhan from Great Pottery Throwdown.
I just found out they did an Irish one, and I don't know where to find that, so I need to see if I can find that now. So
I Yeah, maybe it's on the site that you mentioned, but
it might
it's
be on Daily Motion. Yeah, I have to
yeah.
look at that then. Canada's fun because they were the first ones I think to bring in drag queens from RuPaul's Canada.
Oh,
So
cool.
they yeah, there's that's been fun. So then I didn't hear any RuPaul in there. Do you not watch Drag Race? What kind
Oh
of
no, we
gay?
watch Drag Race. We're proper gays. We watch Drag Race.
I was going to say, I mean, you have to be careful, especially because you live in LA. I mean, that seems
I
like a
know.
very like drag race city. So
I can hear the sirens from WeHo. The gay police are on their way.
they're coming to get you.
Yeah.
Careful, Adam.
No, Drag Race. What was the HBO show that was on for a couple seasons? It was like Queer Eye, but
Um,
I'm going to do a quick Google. HBO
looking.
Drag Queen show. We're Here.
Oh, we're here. Yes, yes, yeah, yes.
That was great. And then there's probably another one that we watch.
So you do like
Oh,
to
Queer
mention
Eye.
reality. Oh, Queer Eye. Yes, of course. This final season's on right now. So
We just finished that.
so you definitely expose yourself to a lot of content for research purposes, of course. So
Lot of television.
that
we also
is.
we also do a bunch of escape rooms just to get out of the apartment and away from the TV.
I love an escape room. They are so much fun. I my first time on a cruise, we went to Bermuda, and while everyone else was at the beach, I convinced my boyfriend to go to the escape room that was right by the ship. So that's what I did for
Amazing.
the trip. It was really hard too because everything about it was nautical, and I don't know anything. So all the clues were nautical themed, and I'm like, I don't understand how to use a compass like this or what these things are. I can't do this room. It's really hard.
We just
But
did our 158th room together.
wow, you really like escape rooms then.
Again, nerds.
I love that. There's one that's in Long Island that I'd really love to go to, where it's you in a coffin basically, and
Ooh.
I would love to try that one because that seems like a lot of fun. But I would definitely have to do it alone because my boyfriend is very claustrophobic, and would not do well in a coffin. So
Yeah,
uh,
I make Jeff do the claustrophobic parts.
that's better than I could get him to do. So. But no, that's really fun though. You do a lot of fun nerdy things. I appreciate that. That's really that's very important to get out and do things. So, and then do you travel a lot too now, or are you sort of trying to settle and not travel since you basically spent your whole life traveling? It sounds like so.
Yeah, no, I mean, I would love to be a travel gay. We are not financially travel gays.
Fair.
We are puppy gays. Not well, no, we have a puppy as
That
gay,
opens up a different sort of context, possibly.
and I have no issue with puppies. I have a lot of puppy friends. Wow, this is going off the rails.
Hello, everyone.
Much love to the puppy community. No, we have a puppy and we have a plant. We kill plants really easily, but my husband wanted an orange tree, so we got an orange tree. So now we're plant gays, and I'm hoping one day travel gay comes our way.
That is that will happen with the movie because you have to travel to the festivals. So
True.
so your work has created and turned you into a travel gay. So there you go.
Yes.
You've
Finally.
manifested yourself into travel gay life. So
Yes. Now to find a sugar daddy to pay for us.
that is the problem. That is the challenge. That I'm also running into. Sugar daddies, if you're out there, Adam and I could use some help. So
We are available for friendship.
exactly.
Sponsorship?
And sponsorship, friendship, patronage, if you will, from like an
Yes.
old like Renaissance style kind of thing. We could definitely use something like that. So thank you, friends, future sugar daddies. Thank you. Even sugar siblings too. We don't need to be daddies. It could be our age. So there we go.
Sugar cubs.
Sugar cubs, yes. That sounds like a candy you would buy at a store, though. Pick me up a box of sugar cubs before we go to the movies, please. So, well, Adam, I just looked at the time, and we have about a minute and a half left. This has been really fun talking to you and getting to know more about you and your penchant for sugar cubs and all. So,
Thank you so much for the opportunity. I really appreciate you taking time to talk with me, and thank you to everyone watching.
I am so excited to see as Only Bears develops. Again, if you want to help support Only Bears, you can go to this link right here at Seed and Spark, and that will be something you can do. You can help support Adam. You can go to his website, Adam Kern, Adam/Kern, Adam-Kern.com. I know these words, people. I do. I promise. And I imagine Adam will be able to direct you if you need to the Season Spark if you can't find it on your own. So go to find Adam and find Season Spark. Support Only Bears because we want more wonderful bear rom-coms in the world. We don't really have that many bear rom-coms, so we need more. And Adam is going to help. Oh, Adam is right here. Adam is going to help with this. So please help Adam. Oh, hi, Jason. It's good to see you as well. Thanks for tuning in. We're about to wrap up, but if you haven't seen the show yet, you can watch it from the beginning and hear all about Adam and Jeff and how they're making a wonderful, wonderful short film called Only Bears. So, Jeff, anything else you'd like to say before we wrap up for the night?
No, I think that's it. Jeff, he had to go to work
Sorry,
today.
not Jeff. You're Adam.
No,
Yeah.
it's fine. We're interchangeable.
Actually, that was a question I was going to ask. Are you playing Adam or Jeff in the movie? So
I am playing myself. I am that conceited that I wrote
wasn't
the
sure because it could be a fun thing where you're like, let's play each other.
That would be fun. I think also would lead to more therapy, and we don't have therapy budget right now, so
That's part of that's part of the Season Spark, I think. So no,
for sure. Yeah, no, getting to make art is therapy. So yeah, Jeff wish he could be here, but he had to go to work today. But I'm thrilled that you made time for me, and I appreciate the opportunity to chat.
my pleasure. We'll have to have you both on when the movie's done, and we can show a trailer and have people talk about it then.
Yeah, we'd love
and then
that.
I can meet Jeff then too, so that would be lovely to have. So
For sure.
all right, everybody. You have a wonderful evening, everyone. Next week I have another guest coming to you. I think they're based out of Florida, although they travel a lot because they are that kind of gay. No, they're not a travel gay. They're a stand-up comedy gay. So similar, I guess, because they have to travel for that. Anyway, tune in next week. You'll find out. I will be happy to share with you that. But in the meantime, have a lovely week, everybody. Stay warm. Stay dry. Stay building snowmen if you want to. Whatever you want to do. And I'll see you soon. Bye.
And that's the tea.